Okay, let's take a look at how you can create a presentation and then have students add narration to it with the camera off so that students aren't actually showing, and then add music. And I don't think you can do it in just one step. I think it's going to take at least a couple. So let's just go ahead and start with our presentation and start with one that's 1920 by 1080 pixels, because that's 16:9 aspect ratio, which is great for computers. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a blank presentation, and let's see here. I'm just going to go ahead and grab we want science, right? Let's say biology. So we'll come in here. Here's one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and I'm going to apply all 10 pages. Now I'm not going to keep all 10 pages because it gets to be, it's just going to make this demonstration long, because Canva takes a little bit of time to upload and download video presentations, that sort of thing. So here we are. Your students have made their notes. They brought in their different elements. And now what you're going to do is you're going to come up to present and choose to present and record, which I think is relatively new. We'll click next, and it's going to prompt us to go to the recording studio. So here's where you go ahead and set up your camera and microphone. We don't want a camera, so that's why I have it turned off, and then you'll go ahead and select your microphone. So at this point we're going to go ahead and start recording. Gives us a countdown. And so here I'm talking about slide number 1, and then I just go ahead and use my right arrow key to advance it. Here I'll talk about slide number 2, here I'll talk about slide number 3, and finally slide number 4. Say whatever I want to about it. Click End Recording, and it's uploading it to the tubes of the interwebs. And so you can copy this link right here and then just open up any tab, paste it, hit enter, and there's your presentation. You just play it directly there. Talking about slide number 1, and then I just go, and you'll notice that you've got these little dots here where you know, it shows you where it breaks to each slide. Now we want, if that's all you wanted to do, then it's just relatively that easy. If you make a mistake, you can just start over, because this doesn't really take long. But we're going to come back here, and since we want to add music, we're going to download it. And so here it's downloading here. Since it's just 4 slides, a little bit of audio, hopefully it doesn't take too long. Actually, it always takes long to me. I mean, I love Canva, but I wish they'd do something about speeding up this sort of thing, because if you've got a 3-minute presentation, it can take many times that to download. Okay, finally, so we're just going to call this one P for presentation. Doesn't matter what you call it or where you put it, as long as you can find it. So now we're going to go back home, and this time we're going to make a new educational video. Again, keep the same aspect ratio, 1920 by 1080 or 16:9. So we'll create a blank, and now we're going to upload what we just downloaded. So we're going to upload the media. There's P right there. It's a pretty small file. Okay, just finished uploading. Again, small file. It just takes time. At this point, I'm going to go ahead, and there's my video right there, which is 17.5 seconds long. So I'm going to go ahead and plop it in there and resize it to fill up the frame. And so here I'm talking about slide number 1. Oh, and then there we go. I already had started. So it's got my narration already built in. So now I'm going to come over here, and the audio button here might be under more, which is at the bottom if you don't see it. See, there's ... more. So we'll come into audio, and let's pick some Christmas music. And so there's God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. It's as good as any, at least for this. So I'm just going to click on it, and there it just dropped it in. So when I hit play now, pretty loud, huh? So come up here to the speaker, and let's turn that way down. Hit play again. Still too loud. I can't hear myself. Then use my right arrow key. There we go. Here I'll talk about slide number 2. And then you can take this right here and you can decide what part of the music you want. So we'll click adjust here, and you can go ahead and just, there we go, you have to grab it over here, and you can slide what part of the music you want, because this is only 17 seconds of video with my narration, and the music is, what, 2 minutes long, something like that. So that's how you do it. When you're all done, just go ahead and download the MP4 video, and then they can go ahead and upload it to YouTube. There isn't a way to directly upload it to YouTube, at least at this time, within Canva. So what you have to do is download the file and then just do a standard YouTube upload, or upload it through your learning management system, what have you. Hope this helps.